Son.
Never in doubt,
I think on the line you don't have time to be in doubt. You have to think how till the last minute how you can turn this and how you kept the belief, how you can influence the process. And so, yeah, I was not in doubt. I don't have time for that. I have to coach the team.
Scott McTominay as well. What does that say about his mentality to come on in the 87th minute and do what he did?
A lot. He's Man United in every vein, in his heart. So he's playing for the badge. He gives his life. And when you're coming on and you give this to the team, it tells a lot. It tells also a lot about this dressing room. They are together, and also I felt the whole afternoon the strong togetherness with the fans, because even when we were losing, they kept standing behind us. They kept us going. The team kept going, and finally we get rewarded.
Erik, he said to TV afterwards that he couldn't hear what you were telling him on the side of the pitch. You probably said score a goal. What were you trying to tell him?
I said score 2 goals.
I mean, what can you tell someone when there's 3 minutes?
I think it was clear. I said put Christian Eriksen down, left fullback, and go up and make the box, and bring the energy, but make the box. Finally, is that in that moment you felt we were stronger. I think for a lot of spells in the game, we got the switches, but it takes a long before we got the numbers in the box. And yeah, we built up that game, and finally we got the numbers in the box. And when you don't enter the box, you don't score goals.
Scott's a player who's played lots of different roles in his career, but for his national team, he's been playing that advanced midfield role and scoring goals recently. Do you see a future for him doing that for United?
Yes, of course. That's why he's here. So he's one of our midfield players, and yeah, he can make the boxes. You see, and yeah, against Burnley he played, and then he should have played against Crystal Palace, but then he was ill, and then yeah, he come out of the team, and yeah, and then others taking over. But yeah, he has, as everyone, fight for his position. But of course, when it helps, when you contribute like this afternoon.
The substitutes had a good impact. What was the thinking behind taking Casemiro off at half-time for Christian?
I wanted more football. One who brings passing, distribution, link-up play so I thought bring Christian Eriksen for Kasse.
Erik, I mean, it was an impressive end to the game, but the first half must have given you concerns.
I think we controlled the game without creating many chances, but also we controlled the game, and we had to get more box entries, but I think we came in opponent's half. We control their counters, and they are quick. They are good on counter-attacks. We didn't allow them counter-attacks. They got some standards, some set plays. They are very strong in it, and they got 2 opportunities from it. But we didn't allow them one shot, and I think we had some opportunities. And then same story again. We concede the goal. We make, I think, on the decisive moment, totally the wrong decision. 2-3 players. We starting without VI formation, and we easy giveaway, and it sums up a little bit our season. Such easy giveaways, you get punished. Top football, and we have 2 good players to act like this. So this has to be a turning point, but also it has to be a restart, because we have to get into higher levels. But that the spirit is good, that the belief is good, so that the team is together. We have shown that. We have shown strong character, and it can be a turning point in the season, but it's up to us.
James.
Erik, as you said there, the goals come from an individual error again, and that seems to be happening more and more. Why is that? Is it the pressure on the players, just because obviously things aren't going well at the moment? What can you do to change that? Because you wouldn't expect that from someone like Casemiro.
First of all, when you can't handle the pressure, don't play here. And those players, they are so experienced. They have they have these are so high quality players, so they have to take responsibility. And so I don't point to one player, but I see it in the sum up from the start in the season. You have to take responsibility. So defending, also on the ball, you have to take responsibility. And in the start of the season, I had some remarks in, say, defending with goal and matching running from the opponent. And now, sometimes we're dealing with the ball, or in decisive moments, we have to recognize as a team that we need leadership to have a good organization. And we don't always have, as I just expressed, we have a free kick, and we are not in formation, and we start to play. And from there on, it's our easy, affordable mistakes, and it has to be out of our game if we want to be successful. But the good point is, this team has spirit. This team has a strong character, and show belief, and in togetherness with the fans. I'm sure you have to fight every season into the season, and that can be helpful. That can be a foundation from here on to build on.
Last two, Phil and Laurie.
When we look back at the summer, there's all sorts of, as ever with United, there's, will he be coming, will he be going, whatever. There was a lot of suggestions that Scott might have been one of those who would be going. Was there ever any chance that he would be one of those who would be going in the summer? How close did he come to leaving? Or was he never, ever going to be allowed to go in your book?
No, what it is, when there's the right price, then it's every player has a price. But he has a big value. And so sportive, so also economic. So I want to have a player like Scott McTominay in the squad. And Scott McTominay, as I just expressed, he is United, he is Man United in everything. And for every minute, he will fight for that badge. So those players, you need in your squad. And yes, as everyone else, fighting for his place. And still, we are now in October. Normally in October you have to find your start 11. We are, by a lot of injuries, we are not there. So we have to still find our best balance.
Does that mean no one can approach your valuation of Scott?
No.
Last question, Laurie.
Hi Erik, it was bleak at 1-0 down, first successive Premier League defeat on the cards. You mentioned that it can be a turnaround, this result. How do you make that the case and not just sort of one-off?
I think those games give fuel to a dressing room, and that they know how far they have to go to get results, and that it can't be easy going. And in football, it's eaten or you get eaten. And too many times in the first start of the season, we got eaten by opponents who are more hungry, and that can't be. And it has to go away. And every player has, every second he's on the pitch, he has to deliver that. And that is the demand and the standard. And when you do that, we have seen last season, then you get a determined team. And we were not always determined on every occasion in games. And you get hammered for it. And this has to change.
Thank you very much.
Peter,